All right, let's get this run started. That a sheep? What's the sheep gonna do? Oh, guess that's what the sheep does. Welcome back to Cobalt Black. Be My Horde answers a question I didn't know I needed the answer to. What if Vampire Survivors let you be a goth mommy who made her enemies fight for her? In this early access roguelite, you're in control of Moriana, a maniacal necromancer who raised fallen foes as a zombie horde that fights for her. Every enemy that you slay can join your forces. And over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you if this is worth your $5 or not. Core gameplay is a survivor-like, but rather than you frantically dodging, you're positioning yourself in the best way possible to have your horde complete their task of ripping your enemies apart. The more enemies you kill, the stronger you become, because every corpse is a potential minion. It's a powerful fantasy that starts slow and ends with you commanding hundreds of undead creatures flooding every pixel of the screen. The necromancy system is where the game shines. When enemies die near you, you can cast the spell to resurrect them. The corpse reanimates as your zombie. These zombies inherit the same abilities from their living forms, but they fight for you. You can even raise sheep that just waddle and, well, you already saw what they do. Your zombie army persists until they die, which creates strategic depth. Do you dive into danger to resurrect powerful enemies, risking your horde getting killed? Or do you focus on quantity over quality? The game gives you tools to manage this. Perks during runs let you gain soldiers in other ways, graveyards you can ransack, and shrines you can perform rituals at. You aren't entirely useless yourself, gaining access to a host of different spells like Frost Nova and Magic Missile. So if you want, you can kill enemies and use your hordes simply as a last line of defense. Between runs, you return to spend your harvested souls on permanent upgrades, unlock new starting abilities, increase your starting zombie count, increase the range, and decrease the time it takes to raise the dead. The meta progression feels substantial even in early access. There's even cosmetics you can unlock from Moriana herself. Currently, 2 levels are available. The first is a medieval realm with knights, peasants, and paladins. The second is a newly introduced level, Hell. This adds demons, volcanic hazards, and environmental interactions. Each level has unique enemies, mechanics, and final boss battle where you face the realm's ruler after decimating their forces. The roguelite variety comes from perk combinations. Each run offers random upgrades that can create wildly different builds. Focus on acquiring minions through graveyards so you can mitigate risk in getting strong units, or become a caster and decimate your enemies with your own spells. Environmental details add polish. Volcanic eruptions and indestructible trees create atmosphere. The hand-drawn 2D art style blends cartoonish gore with genuinely charming character designs. Moriana herself is voiced by Amber Lee Connors, with dialogue that breaks the fourth wall, treating you like her partner in conquest. This launched in early access in June 2024 and plans full release in 2026. What's here works well. The core loop is polished, both levels feel complete with their own identities, and the meta progression provides dozens of hours of content unlocking everything. What's planned? 3rd level with new enemies and mechanics, full story implementation with more voice dialogue scenes, additional perks and abilities, quality of life improvements, and comprehensive polish. The developers are actively engaging with the community on Discord and Steam forums, taking feedback seriously. The price will increase at 1.0 launch, though the exact amount isn't announced. At the current $4.99 price point, you're getting substantial value, even in its early access state. If you enjoy survivor-likes and the necromancy theme appeals to you, there's no reason to wait. What was this for? If you like survivor-likes but always wanted to summon your own army, this adds a fresh twist with the minion management. The auto-battler elements mean it's less mechanically demanding than traditional survivors. You're positioning and making strategic decisions rather than executing perfect dodges. Now, this isn't for everyone though. Because your horde has to battle the enemy army, there are some times where simply standing still is the optimal play. On lower difficulties, this can make the gameplay feel slow. Don't worry, higher difficulties bring back that familiar survivor-like chaos. The necromancy power fantasy hits different than other survivors. Watching your screen fill with zombies you personally raised from enemies who tried to kill you creates a satisfying progression arc. Starting each run weak and ending as an unstoppable horde master never gets old. The early access roadmap is clear, the developers are responsive, and the foundation is rock solid. This isn't a gamble on potential. It's paying $5 for a fun game that's going to get even better. My final verdict for $4.99, you can't quite go wrong with this one as long as you note the fact that it can feel a bit slower than other survivor likes. It's a solid budget-friendly pick. Buy it if you like survivor roguelikes, necromancy themes, and goth girls telling you what to do. This is an easy recommendation at this price point. The unique minion raising mechanics sets it apart from dozens of Vampire Survivors clones, and the meta progression is satisfying. The art style and voice acting add personality. It's a good package. It's hard to gauge weight since the price could be different at 1.0, so that's up to your own discretion. And skip if you already have too many survivor likes or you don't vibe with the themes and slower pacing. This is unique, but not enough to replace something like Soulstone or Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. If you want more roguelites, deck builders, and hidden gems like this, I cover them daily. If you made it this far in the video, a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel right now, and every little bit helps. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. As always, I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.